Ubisoft confirms it's exploring new Rayman ideas amid report of a remake. Creator Michael Ansel is consulting on the platformer's next phase. The original Rayman is the game that put Ubisoft on the map. It's been over a decade since the last installment in the colorful platformer franchise, but the French publisher is currently in the early stages of exploring what will come next for the series' titular limbless hero. We are pleased to confirm Ubisoft Montpellier and Ubisoft Milan have recently started an exploration phase on the Rayman brand, a spokesperson for Ubisoft told Kotaku in an email. The project is still in the early stage and we will share more details later. While a new Rayman might not be ready for some time, the upcoming project seems to be more than just an exploration at this point. Ubisoft's statement came after Inside Gaming reported that a Rayman remake, codenamed Project Steambot, is in early development, and that former members of the Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown team were moved to this new project after a sequel to that game was cancelled and disappointing sales. Insider Gaming also reported that the original creator of Rayman, Michael Anoel, was consulting on the project, a move which rankled some developers at Ubisoft due to the former director's reputation for toxic leadership. Oh, great. That's exactly what we need in gaming. As creator of the Rayman brand, Michael Ansel is being consulted to ensure consistency within the universe, the Ubisoft rep told Kotaku. The company declined to clarify precisely what his role on the project is and whether his involvement was a request of the studios involved or a decision imposed on them by Ubisoft management, including CEO Yves Guillemot, a longtime friend of Ansel's. The director, who had previously been heading up Beyond Good and Evil 2, left the company in 2020 amid accusations of bullying fellow developers and being difficult to work with. He denied the allegations at the time, though Kotaku understands that there's some lingering internal distrust among some employees over how the issue with Edsel were handled by the company. We haven't had a new Rayman since 2013's Rayman Legends, the series' fifth installment, which received critical acclaim and went on to sell nearly 5 million copies across all platforms, including the Wii U and PlayStation Vita. I still have my copy for the Wii U. While a remake of the 1995 Rayman wouldn't technically be a new game in the series, it would probably feel like one given the transformation the PlayStation 1 game would likely go through to revitalize it for modern audiences. And honestly, Rayman fans would take whatever they can get at this point. The character's last appearance was in DLC for the Nintendo Switch is Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, an excellent XCOM-style spin-off of a Rayman spin-off that nevertheless failed to meet Ubisoft's internal sales expectations. That game was also made by the company's Milan studio, which is reportedly leading development on the Rayman remake, and whose creative director left earlier this year after 25 years of service to start something new. Uh, what do you think of a new Rayman game?
Yeah, it's a remake too. I mean, well, try to
Or
revitalize the
a re
series.
well not a, well maybe a remake. They're saying maybe a remake, maybe a brand new game, but like they said, not we haven't had really any Rayman games since the last one, which came out 11 years ago.
Yeah, for the Xbox One, I believe, right? So it's
Xbox One, it came out on Wii U, it came out on 360, it came out on everything.
right, right. I mean, Rayman. I mean, I've always seen Rayman since I was a kid. I always wanted to get a copy of it back when I was a kid, but that was my real desire or real worrying to get that copy of Rayman at all back then, especially. In recent time, of course, with the Xbox One, I got through my originally I got my first ever Xbox One I got for my for Christmas of 2014. That's what it came with. It was a bundle of either Rayman and or Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So back then, of course, that's when I was sort of trying out more of of this console experience. It was very good at first. Played Rayman, what's called Rayman Legends. I think I played. That was
Yeah.
on the Xbox One, so that was all right. Challenging too after the first world, especially because obviously you get all those bananas or orbs, whatever it was, you need to collect up the entire
And
each
all the
level.
bluebirds.
Yeah, that too. So it was challenging. I mean, at least it kept that going for us old type of gamers. So you and I are Triple J. But for us young gamers, are they really into having kind of challenge as much? I mean, of course, you still have the newest games. Um, what's it called? The Superwoman version of it, Surfer Soft that was released on sale. I forgot the name already of that particular game, but that's challenging. Also, too, there's a game that came out that had a speed run. Some guy finished the speed run within like 15, 20 minutes of that entire game, kind of surprisingly. And I mean, you probably get that from what's going on. Osmond Gold will talk about that speedrun guy. Go look him up, whatever. So it's yeah, like just Rayman. I have to say though, like if you want to appeal to the young crowd again, by far go for another remake. Not another remake, but another set of soft reboot. You want to call it like that. Try to revitalize the series again for the young crowd.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so I mean, Rayman Legends, I felt like was they couldn't have really done any better. I was gonna get it for 360 because I didn't get my Xbox One till Christmas of 2015, and
Yeah.
even then, by then I learned it had come out on Wii U, and I was like, well, I don't have that many games for Wii U, so I might as well get this one. Um, so uh, yeah, so I mean, if it's something like Rayman Legends, you know, I'd love to see a new Rayman game.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the older games that were like Dreamcast and PlayStation 2, I never really got a chance to try. Um, I do think I don't know if I still have. I don't think I have the demo of Rayman 2 because I had like a Dreamcast demo generator, which had like multiple games on it, and one of the
Right.
games was Rayman 2. But hopefully, whatever this new Rayman game is, it takes its notes from Legends, like simple simple side scrolling levels, well, not simple, but side scrolling levels. The challenge is to get from point A to point B, not wondering where you go. uh you know um so yeah, but I mean, I love to see a new Rayman game.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and I still remember the commercial for Rayman 2. It was when they compared Rayman to a man named Ray.
Okay.
I told you about this one before. Uh, like, oh, well, you know what? If I talk about the commercial, I can't do it justice. But if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you could probably find it on YouTube. So look for the Rayman 2 commercial, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay. All right.